Borsch as a true symbol of Ukrainian culinary heritage. Hello everybody, let's get acquainted. My name is Katerina Залозних. I am a second-year student of Professional College of Food Technologies and Entrepreneurship of Dniprovського Technical University. And today I'd like to tell you about Borsch, which is a true symbol of Ukrainian culinary heritage and a real treasure of our nation. Borsch is a symbol of unity, the basis of the culinary tradition of Ukraine. Borsch is a dish with a national character. It is primarily associated with Ukraine. This association smells delicious and promises warmth, comfort, fullness, and thus sense of peace. In Ukraine, Borsch has long been considered a symbol of a strong family. All the ingredients are cooked in a clay pot, transferring their flavors to each other, and as a result, become one whole, a rich, hearty, and dense borscht. In days of old, borscht was eaten almost every day, served on holidays and at weddings. In days of old, meat was included in borscht only on big holidays, because pigs were not slaughtered often. Borscht cooked with cabbage, beets, carrots, parsley. The potato was added from the second half of the 19th century. The borscht wasn't boiled in a pan yet. It was simmered in a ceramic pot in the Ukrainian stove. Both beet and beet kvass were added to borscht. A little later, Ukrainians started to add cut salo for a better taste, and Ukrainian Cossacks brought garlic and many different spices. Borscht was cooked with beans, browned flour, millet of or buckwheat, and dumplings. On holidays or on Sundays, borscht was cooked using a meat broth. On weekdays, Ukrainians added salo fried with onions and garlic. During the struggle for independence, borscht became a symbol of Ukrainian identity. It united people, reminded them of common roots, and gave them strength in the struggle for their land. Today, borscht is known far beyond the borders of Ukraine. It is prepared in restaurants all over the world, and food bloggers compete for the best recipe. Who would have thought that our favorite dish has become a world star? Yes, Ukrainian borscht was officially included in the list of intangible cultural heritage of UNESCO in 2020. Protecting borscht is a gesture of support for Ukraine and an additional way to protect the existence of the Ukrainian nation. At the legislative level, we become inscribed in the context of the world. The world recognizes borscht, it recognizes the existence of Ukrainian gastronomy, officially at the global level. There are more than 7,000 prepared and described recipes for red borscht. Kyiv borscht is considered the most difficult and the most expensive. The broth is cooked from three types of meat: beef, lamb, and pork. And in addition to the main ingredients, natural bread kvass is added. Though Ukrainian beet soup has lots of tasty variations, depending on the regions where it is cooked, yet it always and everywhere remains to be borscht. People who live in the Carpathians add pickled cabbage to their borscht. In Chernihiv region, Ukrainians cook borscht with mushroom ears, dumplings with mushrooms, and call it Переяславський. In Poltavshina, people boil borscht using chicken broth and always add halushki that are traditional for their region. The residents of Zhytomyr region have two borscht variations: Polysky, soup with dried loches and mushrooms, and Korostensky, the one cooked with dried fruits. Experts note that Ukrainian borscht is a national dish that has no competitors. At the same time, borscht is more than food. Borscht is our history. It was one on the table of our ancestors. It survived wars and revolutions, and now it is the star of world gastronomy. And further, only cooler. I'm sure that borscht will become even more popular. New original recipes will appear, and we will continue to be proud of our cultural heritage. Thank you for your attention.